Hi everybody, this is iCraft and I'm sorry about any background noise, but today I'm going to be doing another rainbow tutorial on the Diaburst bracelet, which was designed by MT Loves Art. So I'll put her username down below, as well as mine on Instagram. Now this bracelet's pretty easy. It's a mix between the diamond and the starburst, as the name implies. If you decide to make this bracelet, give this video a big thumbs up and post it on Instagram. You can tag us both in a photo, as well as putting hashtag MT_LovesArt and hashtag iCrafts stuff so we can like your picture. Today you will need any type of loom, a hook, and there's not that much stress in this bracelet, so a plastic hook will work just fine. You'll need a C-clip or S-clip. And as for bands, I'll be using the same color combination as this bracelet, except instead of tie-dye jelly, I'll be using cotton candy bands, so black, white, cotton candy. And now we can just jump right into this tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to do for this bracelet is do the border, which I'm using black for. So it's a basic border. Just take your first band and go from the middle pin bar to the left pin, and then to the right. And now just go all the way up these two sides of your loom, but stop right here. Right here. So like I do in most of my tutorials, I'm going to talk a little bit about some things on my channel and just random stuff, because I've been getting pretty good feedback about that. So while I do this boring part, I will talk. So I'm doing a giveaway, like I mentioned, and I just wanted to give an update by saying what bands I'll be putting in. So I'm going to be including Gold Mint and White Pearl Mix, Firework bands, those are both limited edition, and then for Pearl, Caribbean Green, Pink Lemonade, and then to go with that, Zebra Stripe bands. I'll also be including Mixed Metallic, which is the silver, gold, blue, purple, and white mix, not the rounded bands. And then I believe that is it for online exclusive, and then I'll also be putting in Pastel Glow, I think Tropical Reef Glow, Fingerloom Pink, Fingerloom Blue, 2 finger looms, and I'm not sure what else yet, but I will, say in the video, of course. I'm not sure when that will go up, so just stay tuned for that. So just close it off like this, and then scoot back to the bottom of your loom. So it does not matter which pattern you start with, so you can do the diamond or you can do the starburst, but just so we're all together, so you're not confused, I'm going to start with the starburst, and I recommend you do too. So for my starburst, I'll be using cotton candy band. So you want to make sure that you start at the bottom. And then I'm going to just go counterclockwise. So I'm not going to explain this super detailed, because this is a starburst, so hopefully you know how to make this. So I'm just going to go around. And so it doesn't fall apart, just start with the one going upwards. Now I'm going to do the diamond. So starting on this last pin where we put the starburst band, just go diagonally to the left and to the right, and then come back inward. So you make a diamond. And now I'm going to do the starburst, so go forwards and then go counterclockwise. So I'm sorry if I'm going too fast, but honestly, this is such an easy bracelet. I don't think it needs much explanation. Most people have made a starburst before, so I don't want to go too slow, and I don't think there's any way to explain it that well. So now from the last pin, not the center, the pin above it, branch out. So just go diagonally to both sides, and then you're going to go diagonally inwards. And then the starburst. If you don't go upwards, then this last band that we loop will not catch all the other bands, and it'll fall apart like I said. So you do not want your bracelet to fall apart. So I would recommend that you go in the right order. And then branch out. Then going to do the last starburst, so you should have 4. This is the 4th one. And for the best look, make sure your bands are not twisted. These cotton candy bands have a very nice stretch to them, just like the Tropical Reef Glow. They're super stretchy, like jelly bands. The only problem is they're not really, they don't really go with anything, in my opinion, except for black and white. And also, the white is a very stretchy, like frosty white. So now I'm just going to branch outwards. And you may notice that we kind of bump into the border. And by the way, if you start with a diamond, you're going to overlap these 2 bands. So I'm just going to ignore the black and finish off my diamonds. So no matter which one you start with, you will always be overlapping. Like that. And now I'm going to place some cap bands. So in the middle of this starburst, I'm just going to wrap a cotton candy band around 2 times. So there's 2 loops. Going to do that in the center of each starburst, the diamond pattern. Obviously, you do not need a cap band for those. And now turn your loom around, and with my black, I'm going to make one last cap band on this pin where the border ends. So hopefully I explained that well enough. I know it might have seemed kind of rushed, but I'm not going to cut anything out or speed it up or anything of that sort. So now, if your loom looks like this, again, this band is overlapping. Then turn your loom around, and we can start the hooking process. Go inside your cap band and grab the top layer, and mine is going to the left, but if yours is going to the right, that's okay. I'm going to loop my second band, and don't loop the border. That is going to be at the very end of this hooking process. And now I'm going to just go inside these 2 layers, which is actually 1 white band. Same on the right, and just loop those inwards. So we looped it just like a diamond. And now I'm going to go inside this pin. If we went inside the cap band and looped downwards, then these bands would fall apart. So go inside all these bands and loop forward. And now go inside. Make sure you're going through this layer as well as the cap band. And grab the top band. It should be right here. And make sure you're grabbing the right band. Loop that to where it goes, and then keep going all the way around. And remember, this band's already looped, so just grab that band. Okay, and you might notice that these bands did not catch this one right here, but that doesn't matter, it won't fall apart. And now, just go into this pin, loop out the diamonds, then loop them inwards. It's very simple. And then go into all these bands, loop forward, just loop around your whole starburst. So, just going to talk about some things in my life. This might not interest all of you, but that's fine. Feel free to fast forward or mute me or whatever you need to do. I won't be offended. Just don't comment any hate in the comments or anything like that. So I actually do not have school today. Technically there was an early dismissal, but I did not go to school. And that is because there is a blizzard coming tomorrow, and it's actually snowing right now. I'm not sure if the snow is sticking, but there is a big blizzard. We're supposed to get like 3 feet of snow, and a lot of people are complaining, but I'm actually really excited because I don't where I live, we don't usually get that much snow. So this is pretty special. I mean, we get snow. We have snow days, but 3 feet is a lot of snow, and so I'm really excited because I love snow. And it's just so exciting when it snows. So that's pretty cool. And I might take pictures in the snow, probably not, because last time I did, I dropped my phone face down in the snow, and it didn't like kill it or anything, but I mean, I don't really want to risk that again. So for updates, always check my Instagram, which, like I said in the intro, will be in the description box. So the end of your loom, it'll look like this. And it actually doesn't matter the placement, and all these bands did not get loops. But with this bracelet, the pattern or the placement of the starburst does not affect the overall outcome. So now go back to the bottom of your loom, go inside the cap band once more, loop the border bands out. And they will overlap this white band, but it's fine. As you can see, it did it in this bracelet, and it looks pretty normal. So now I'm just going to go inside all of the bands, grab the bottom band, and loop that forwards. So the reason I'm not going into as much detail as I did, for example, in the Puffy or the Hugs of Hearts bracelet, I don't even know the name of my own bracelet, is because this one's a lot more simple, but I will have some complex designs in the future. And that brings me to my next point. I might have mentioned this in other videos, but I want to say it again because people don't seem to realize this. I have about 17 tutorials that I need to film still for other people mainly. And I'm in 8th grade. You may not know this because I haven't said my age on YouTube. But I'm in 8th grade. Next year I'll be in high school. So I will be even more busy next year, unfortunately. But I do not have time to film 17 videos, and I have to edit them. So I feel like I'm pretty active on my YouTube channel, but the tutorials just keep building up. I got caught up over Christmas break, and now they're back again. So if you ask me to do a tutorial on your design, and I don't have it on my list already, then the answer will be no. So I apologize about that, but I'll be busy. But over the summer, I will have time to do everyone's design, and the next year I'll try my best because high school, very busy. But here you're going to loop inwards. And now you can take everything off of your loom. I'm going to make an extension. So I'm just going to do this on my hook. It's faster that way. So pull a band through all of these bands on the peg. And I'm actually pretty happy with this tutorial because I got to talk about a lot of updates. Going to attach my C-clip, just put it on the other end. And now this is our finished Diaburst bracelet. So that is how you make the Diaburst bracelet. I'm sorry that I did not do a super good job at explaining. I think you should still be able to make it because it's pretty easy. And again, this was signed by MTLovesArt on Instagram. The hashtags are down below, or usernames are down below, so make sure to look at us on Instagram, subscribe for more videos because I talked about so many updates during this video, so you should know that there's a lot coming up on my channel, and you should probably subscribe. That way you are notified as soon as I have new videos, and you can enter the giveaway when it happens, and all that exciting stuff. I'm so excited for what my channel has in store. And yeah, so I really hope you like this tutorial. Give a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
That is set in the standard configuration. What?
You'll also need a C-clip or S-clip, and now my mom's vacuuming, so...